3 million views. Then 5 million. Then 9 million. Roughly a year after I started posting shorts, I finally cracked the code to going viral consistently. And today, I'm going to share that exact knowledge with you. This isn't going to be another generic tutorial where I tell you to pick a niche or spam hashtags. All of that is useless. Instead, you'll learn the real formula that top creators use to explode their shorts. So lock in, grab a notebook if you want, and let's dive in. Before we talk about beating the algorithm, you need to understand how it actually works and how creators take advantage of it. First of all, it's not random, and it has nothing to do with luck. The algorithm simply promotes the most engaging content on the platform. If you can create shorts with strong retention and high engagement, going viral is almost inevitable. To prove this, let's rewind to when I first started posting shorts. At the beginning, I had no clue what I was doing, and my videos couldn't even pass 100 views. But over time, I kept improving my content, and eventually, the channel started to grow. It took me around 4 months to reach 10,000 subscribers. Now here's where it gets wild. On my next channel, I hit 10,000 subscribers in just 3 weeks. The only difference was experience. I already knew how to make better content. So trust me when I say this. The algorithm always identifies quality shorts and pushes them forward. If you follow everything I'm about to explain, you'll start seeing the same results. Nothing else matters if you ignore this next step. Every viral short starts with one thing: an interesting topic. Without it, getting views is nearly impossible. So begin right here. Think about your target audience, the people in your niche. What do they actually want to watch? What types of videos are already performing well in your space? Take time to think about these questions. I also recommend studying large creators in your niche and analyzing which videos worked best for them. I came across this creator's channel, and it perfectly demonstrates why this is so important. When you look at his most popular shorts, you'll notice they're clearly aimed at a younger audience, mainly school kids. As soon as he uploads videos that don't appeal to that audience, his views drop dramatically. But if we look at his latest short, the views jump back up because he returned to targeting his core viewers. So always think about who your audience is and what they enjoy watching. Just by doing this, your video ideas will instantly become 10 times better. But there's more. Watch this short and try to spot the problem. The video goes on for another 20 seconds, but we can pause it here. So what went wrong? The topic itself wasn't bad. It was attention-grabbing, and viewers probably stayed at first. But this short was never going to perform well because the creator made a massive mistake when you might be making too. For a moment, put yourself in the viewer's position. The video starts by promising to explain how Mr. Beast became successful. That hooked us, so we kept watching. But just 5 seconds later, we already got the answer. Mr. Beast revealed his secret immediately. There was no suspense left, so viewers scrolled away. The biggest mistake here was revealing the payoff too early. Ideally, the secret should have been revealed at the very end. That way, viewers would be forced to keep watching. This shows that how you deliver an idea is just as important as the idea itself, which brings me to my next point. This is one of the most important skills to master if you want to create viral content effortlessly. Editing is how your video looks. Things like cuts, pacing, music, and captions. Structure is how your video is built. Storytelling, progression, and payoffs. When you combine strong structure with good editing, your shorts can go viral consistently. To make this easier, I use a system called HPC. Let me break it down for you. The H stands for hook, the first 5 seconds of your short. This is the most important part of the entire video. Your hook should introduce the topic while leaving the viewer with unanswered questions. Look at how this creator did it on a short with over 70 million views. I want to be the first person to have a snowball fight in the desert. Let's analyze that. The pacing was fast, the editing was sharp. No dead moments, quick music, and captions on screen. But it also created curiosity. How is he going to do that? Where will the snow come from? Why is he in the desert? Naturally, we keep watching to find out. That leads us to the second letter, progression. But there's a challenge. It's extremely hot, the sand won't stick, and we don't have any snow. So Braden and I grabbed a cooler and drove to the mountains. It was a long trip, and I wasn't sure if it would even be worth it. Notice how the creator is now delivering on the promise from the intro. He said he would have a snowball fight in the desert, and now he's showing the journey to make that happen. This is crucial. Imagine if he said, "Let's get snow," and then immediately pulled a cooler full of ice from his car. That would be incredibly disappointing. So always make sure your intro matches the actual content. Finally, the C in HPC stands for climax. The climax is where the idea is fully delivered, and the viewer gets what they were waiting for. In this case, the snowball fight in the desert. And when two people have a cooler full of snow, there's only one thing to do. Throw it at each other. That wraps everything up perfectly. Overall, this was an excellent short. The editing matched the style, the music fit well, there was humor, and the storytelling was strong. Even if your niche is completely different, applying these same principles will help your shorts reach hundreds of thousands of views. And don't be afraid to take inspiration from other creators. Studying successful channels is one of the fastest ways to improve your content. At this point, you should know how to create a solid short. But we're not done yet. Most creators are limiting their views without realizing it by ignoring important posting details. And I'm not talking about titles or hashtags. That's only a small part of the picture. On one of my early channels, I experimented a lot with posting times and frequency to see what worked best. The results were surprising. First, the day of the week didn't matter at all. I had shorts succeed and fail on every single day. What did matter was the time of posting. I noticed that videos uploaded in the morning consistently performed better. But that doesn't mean you should post in the morning too. Here's why. If you open YouTube Studio, go to Analytics, click Audience, and scroll down, you'll see when your viewers are most active. In my case, mornings show the highest activity, so that's the best time for me to post. For you, it could be completely different. So always schedule uploads around when your audience is online. I also tested how often you should post across different channels. I tried posting twice a week and even up to 4 times per day. Posting 4 times daily was too much. Only some videos were pushed, and overall quality dropped. Posting twice per week worked, but it felt slow and unproductive. Eventually, I found that once per day was the sweet spot. It allowed enough time to create high-quality shorts while staying consistent. If once per day feels like too much, that's okay, just adjust. The most important thing is consistency. Don't disappear for long periods, or you'll lose momentum. That's my proven strategy for making viral shorts. If you want more advanced techniques focused on retention, click the link in the description.